Choose a good worker. A good worker is a good investment. Looking for and choosing that good investment will require time, money, and effort. Wasted investment will surely be yours if you are not careful about choosing a good worker. Fortunately, the things you should do to find a good worker are pretty easy. Once you know what to do and how to do these rightly, you're ready to go and choose a good worker. Here are some of those things you need to do. Know the skills needed. One of the most common mistakes that employers do when looking for good workers is that they don't even have an idea of the job. They don't know what skills and qualifications will be needed to do the job well. Hiring a person with a master's degree will not be a good idea if you only need someone who can make sales. You don't need a master's degree to do that. So before you post an ad, make sure that you list all the skills needed for the job. To do this, you can ask someone who works for that certain job to identify the skills needed to do the job well. Interview questions. Get to know potential employees by interviewing them. But be careful when asking questions during interviews. You should frame your questions carefully so that choosing will be easier for you. Watch out for unlawful questions, though. It's better you write down all the interview questions and ask your attorney to review the questions. You don't want to be sued for discriminatory questions that you don't intend to ask in the first place. Recruit wisely. Ask a circle of people where your potential worker will be closely related. For instance, if you are looking for a freelance writer, you should be working with a group of freelance writers or post an ad in websites where freelance writers usually hang out. Review. Resumes and application letters will already give you an idea about the applicants. With these, you can already sort out the potential candidates from the nuisance. That will surely save a lot of time, effort, and resources looking for the perfect worker that can fill in the needed position. Background check. When you finally have few applicants to choose from, you can start doing background check for every applicant. Check whether they really worked in their stated companies or if they really finished the degrees indicated. Check also their police or medical records, that is, if doing this is needed for the position. Character reference. Ask the applicants for some character or employment references so you'll know how good they were with their previous jobs. They surely will be more than willing to give you some referrals. But be careful with this, too. Some applicants might give you fake referrals. it's still better to check the existence of a company and how the applicant and the referral are connected before making a call. It may be time-consuming and sometimes expensive to find the perfect, or at least good, workers. But investing while looking for the right one will surely pay off someday. You'll see, by following these tips, you can already find one of the best assets of your company.